Hello and welcome back to Panama for Real. Today we're joined by Christopher Segui, who's one of our immigration law experts. And today we're going to be talking about criminal background check, because when you go through the process of relocation, you're obviously going to need to get your residency here in Panama. And one of the things you'll have to provide is a criminal background check. Chris, how does that work? First of all, why did Panama ask for that?
Well, first of all, Panama requests a criminal background because the government needs to find out who they're bringing into the country, who's going to have residence, who's going to be allowed to be here. If you've done something dodgy or criminal, felony back in your country, Panama wants to know, what have you done? And if you have, then you're pretty much not going to get in. If it's a serious crime, you're not getting into Panama. I mean, you can come in with a visa and your tourist time. I mean, your 90 days and 180 days, but you won't be able to get residency. When I mean, if you've done something dodgy or criminal, if it's something related to drugs, money laundering, there's no way to go around. Government won't even check that file to proceed. Now, there's some smaller things that we can go ahead over to government and we can request, okay, this was done 30, 40 years ago. But I mean, this doesn't guarantee you that I can get you to the next step. First of all, we have to do a previous process before your residency. I have to submit your FBI check, or depending from what nationality is, your criminal background. And then government will tell me, okay, yes, let's proceed, or not, sorry, you know, we can't accept this.
Yeah, I mean, and each country has different, I know in the US it's the FBI, in Canada it's the RCMP.
In the UK?
In the UK it's it's Scotland Yard, I think. Mine was from Scotland Yard, which is the local...
Yeah, every country, just like you said, every country has a different way to call it, but it's the same information. Maybe it's a different structure, it's structured different. For example, in Colombia, it's antecedentes penales, that basically in English is your criminal background. So it's pretty similar like to the Americans' criminal background, but the FBI. The States, it's the FBI, but in Canada it's the RCMP. South Africa has the clearance. I mean, every country has different one, but it has to, keep in mind, it always has to be the highest authority, the federal. It can't be county, yeah. It can't be local. It has to always go to the top.
Yeah, mine was a long time ago. I can't actually remember which body it came from, but it was serious. Yeah, it was a seriously high level.
Yeah, and then that document has to come to be able to be valid in Panama, to have international use, apostille certified, depending on what country you are. Panama has signed treaties for the apostille. If not, you have to go through the embassy and get that certified.
Okay, I think we should do a show on apostillization and what that means.
Apostille, getting an apostille, basically Panama has signed a treaty with several countries. And then basically it used to be, before COVID, it used to be a sort of like a ribbon that was placed on top of the documentation, and then in the corner, just to make sure it's not going to be alterated and things like that. And that will give it an international validation. Now after COVID, for example, Colombia, Panama has allowed that their criminal background can come electronically. So you will get an email, well, a link, where we, here in Panama, we hit the link, and then we will have their criminal background and the apostille right there. Okay, interesting.
Okay, Chris, once again, thanks very much. That was very clear. Basically, don't get in trouble before you come. That's probably the best advice.
That's correct.
And thanks again, Chris, and we'll see you in the next program.
You're welcome anytime. Looking forward.
Bye-bye, everybody. See you in the next one.